guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a perfume related video. So I'm going to be going through all of the perfumes that I have currently out. Now I'm calling this my collection of perfumes, but I do have a lot of perfumes stored. With the whole move and everything, I pretty much just brought out like my main ride or dies, and then some new perfumes that I've just been receiving in PR or that I've purchased, I've just been adding to this collection. But I do have other perfumes. They're just in a box, which perfumes do go bad, so it's best to store them properly. But right now, this is just what I have. I'm not a signature scent kind of person, but I do have my favorites. So I'm gonna share with you the top 5, and those do change ever so often, but for the most part, I go for like the same ones. And I'm also excited because I teamed up with Scentbird for this video. Now I've talked about Scentbird on my channel. I went ahead and took out my collection of just the empty cases that I had. So if you don't know what Scentbird is, basically Scentbird is a monthly subscription for perfume, and a lot of people already know about it. Like my brother is always coming home talking about Scentbird and how much of a genius idea it is, and I have to agree. So basically you get a 1-month supply of perfume for $15 a month. So for your first month, when you do sign up, you do get a discount. So instead of $14.95, you're gonna be paying $11.21. It makes traveling with perfume super easy. They have a ton of different colors for the cases. They're always adding new scents to their list, but right now they have over 450 perfumes to choose from, again for women and men, and they have some really nice designer fragrances. I mean, they have Tom Ford, Gucci, Prada. Sometimes it's difficult to make a choice when you're listening to someone talk about perfume, because one, you don't know if it's the right description, or two, if it's gonna mix well with you. You can hear someone say that it's a floral perfume and that they love it, and let's say you like floral perfumes, but you get it and it's just not the right type of floral for you, or it doesn't last long on your skin. So this is a great way to not have to invest in a whole bottle of perfume, because perfume is expensive and it adds up. I also just love Scentbird because I love how mini this is, and you guys know I love traveling with perfume. I carry perfume in my purse. When I'm traveling to New York, I always carry perfume with me, so this is a great way to not overload my luggage with heavy perfumes. So in this case, I have Kate Spade Truly Timeless. That perfume actually smells really nice. It's nice and sophisticated. It has this really like mature yet bossy yet classy vibe to it. In this purple case, I have Bella by Vince Camuto, and also a really nice fragrance I had never smelled before that I ended up really liking. So it's a great way again to discover new scents. And then in this pink case, I have an oldie but such a goodie. I have Gucci Guilty. I actually don't currently own Gucci Guilty, so getting this one in the mail was such a pleasant surprise because I haven't smelled Gucci Guilty in so long. If you've been following me for a while, this was like my must-have perfume. This and Carolina Herrera Too and Too Sexy were like my ride or dies. I remember putting so many people onto Gucci Guilty, and I still get comments from you guys saying like, I still wear Gucci Guilty because of you, or you put me onto it, or it's crazy how our scents have changed and I don't wear that anymore. I don't know, it was just such a really nice nostalgic moment for me. So I will have all of the information down below. Inexpensive, quick, easy, you can cancel anytime, and you get to test out a fragrance or just have a travel version so you can carry it with you on the go. I'm gonna start off with my top 5, and then I'll just kind of go through the rest. I don't really have a signature scent, but if I did have to choose one, it would have to be Maison Francis Baccarat. This is my baby. This is my second bottle, and I absolutely love this. This smells like what I want to smell like. This smells rich and bougie and masculine and feminine, and it's just so delicious. I get the most compliments when I wear this perfume. Kathleen Lights actually went out and bought this because of me, because I'm always raving about it, and she said that she couldn't smell it on herself, and I've heard that from a couple of different people. I feel like with this fragrance, it's more of a other people smell you, although I do smell this on myself. If I spray this on my coat, I will smell it forever. It just lingers, and it just has such a great projection on me and on my clothing and on my items. Now, I like to spray my body and my clothes because I'm extra. I even spray my hair, I spray my purse. I mean, I'm that kind of person. But this has fallen on Coco's hair and it lasted so long. When I spray this, other people in other rooms know that I'm coming or that I'm here. So this is just one of those perfumes that really just works well with me, and I absolutely love it. Whenever I post about this on social media, it's just such a like niche, like if you know kind of moment. And I love it when you guys tell me that you guys love this one too, or that you knew about it and that it's one of your favorites, one of your go-tos. So it's so expensive, but so worth it for me because I truly get every last bit out. And my number 2 fragrance, my number 2 that I pretty much always get complimented on, that makes me feel good. When I throw this on, I know it's gonna be a good day. Like if I'm going out, I'll wear this or I'll wear this next one. This is Creed Silver Mountain Water. I am so obsessed with this. Like I said, if I put this on, it's because I know I'm gonna have a good day, or I really wanna make sure that I have a good day. It's that impactful for me. I got this in the summer and it just brings back so many memories of New York, of my old apartment. It was kind of like my last bit of summer moments, and I was wearing this every time I went out, and this is just my baby. It just brings so many good vibes to me. This smells, so both of these are actually unisex, and a lot of men actually wear these fragrances, but they just really work for me. I like sweet scents, but for an everyday or for when I'm going out and I really want to show out, I like a musky, sexy, sensual vibe. Like, yes, smelling sweet is good, but I really like to smell sexy. That's just me. Personal preference, but this is more of a clean, sexy. Oh, it just is so fresh and just crisp. Like, you know you're gonna kill it. So that's definitely gonna be a repurchase for me once I go through that bottle. I'm that obsessed with it. Next up, I have one that is actually newer to my collection that instantly became one of my favorites. This is Versace Dylan Blue. This smells like someone is taking a shower and washing their hair with the most luxurious shampoo, and like the mix of the shampoo and the soap just blend, and then you walk by and you can smell that like steamy amazingness. Like, have you ever smelled someone else taking a shower, like walked by? It smells so good. When you're in it, you can't smell it, but this just smells like the perfect blend of shower and shower gel. It's just so clean. I wear this more in the daytime. This is a perfect just running around. I really just want to smell good, but I don't want to overpower anyone. It's not musky. This is more of just like a clean, fresh scent. So this is definitely like a go-to for daytime for me. If I really want to smell nice and like fresh, I go for that one. This next one is more of my go-to night scent. If I don't want to wear Baccarat, if I don't want to wear my Creed, I will wear Balenciaga Flora Botanica. Sometimes I'll even mix a couple of scents. This smells like rich New York leather and cabs. It's so rich and luxurious smelling. It has a little bit of that spicy, musky, but it's still floral, so it's girly. I really love this. I always say that this reminds me of me putting on a full leather jacket, really straight hair, and just like going to slay the night. I don't know, it just brings me to that memory, and that does it for me. So if you haven't smelled this, you have to. For some reason, they're not selling the bigger bottle on Sephora, and it worries me. They better never discontinue this because I've been repurchasing Flora Botanica for a really long time. I always say that it reminds me of Soho. It reminds me of Stephanie, my friend Stephanie. She used to always wear this one and the Rosa Botanica. It just brings me like department store New York vibes. So the next 3 I really couldn't choose between. This is my 5th choice, but really there's 3. So they're all kind of equally as important to me. I love them all equally. So I have YSL Black Opium. I really started to love this again in 2018. I used to always wear this back in the day, like when this first came out. This is my edible, I want to smell delicious scent. If you like sweet, you have to smell this one and Lancome La Vie Est Belle. They're my top 2 favorite sweet scents. This just smells delicious and yummy and very delectable. So you smell like a 5-course meal when you wear YSL Black Opium. If you've been rocking with me for a while, then you know C, the original, as well as the C. I forgot the exact name of it. I actually still have one. I have a backup bottle of it, but it had like a lighter juice. Those 2 C fragrances were my jam. I was really into the sweet fragrances, but then they came out with this one, and I really like it because it's a cleaner version of a sweet scent. It still has that freshness to it. It's not too sweet. It still smells like shower. I like smelling either really clean, really sweet, or really musky, and I'm not gonna go through notes and stuff because I feel like when I'm watching videos and people talk about notes, I'm like, is it really that important? Just tell me if it's sweet, musky, sexy, like where would you wear this to? So I would wear C Passion to go shopping, just like on a daily basis, just to run out the door. I really like this one, and I'm so happy that they came out with this new version. When I first saw it, I was like, it's just gonna smell like C. It's so different than the original one. It's not as sweet. It's definitely more of a fresh scent. And then, of course, my baby, Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. I've been rocking with this since I smelled it. it. So this is perfect for anyone who is sensitive to scents. If you work at an office, or you're gonna be somewhere where you're really close to people, or if you personally have allergies to scents, or if someone next to you does, pretty much if you don't want to like bother anyone's nose, this is such a unique fragrance because it is not overpowering, but you can still smell it. This works so well on the skin. I feel like this is more of a skin perfume than a clothing perfume, but it just gives you like baby soft sweet vibes, clean, fresh, sweet vibes, but very, very gentle. This reminds me of like laundry, very nice and delicate. I like this for daily use, but I also really love this for mixing. I like putting this all over my body when I'm going to sleep. It just relaxes me and puts me in a really great mood. So Juliette has a gun, not a perfume. You know it's real when I already have a little mini backup right next to it. So this is actually an oldie that got brought back. So it's not new to me, but this is Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I feel like for such a long time I loved this, and then I ran out of it, and then I just was like on this bandwagon of I'm not gonna like Flower Bomb anymore because everyone likes Flower Bomb. But honestly, I was just being a hater because I wanted to be that black sheep that didn't like it, but it's so yummy. It's very in your face, it's very sweet and girly. If you really want to have the epitome of a girly girl in a perfume, it's Flower Bomb because it's floral and sweet and just overall smells really girly. It smells like a department store, it smells like Macy's. This is just one of those that you kind of have to just have, you know? It'll stay on your skin and on your clothes for a while. Like you'll leave a trail of Flower Bomb everywhere you go, and I personally like that. I like for people to smell me. I don't want to make people sneeze, but I do want to make people know that I have perfume on. So this next one's also very strong, but in a completely different way. This is Creed Royal Princess Oud. This I got, I would say 2 months ago. And it reminds me also of New York because I took it with me to New York, and I remember it was so cold one day and I had this on with some wedges, like these sneaker wedges, a black leather, a big scarf, and this on, and I just felt so New York. This smells like rich, sexy Dubai hotel lobby, just rich vibes. Like this gives you money, shmoney vibes. It's a little bit floral, but way more musk. That oud really just gives it that Middle Eastern vibe that I really love. And this is also very strong. My favorite way to put this on is kind of to spray it like on my lower body, if that makes sense, and then something sweet up here. And then it just kind of like rises up and mixes, and it's delicious. I did that the other day. Like I sprayed my jeans with the Royal Princess Oud, and then I had something else on up top, and the combination, I just couldn't stop like smelling myself. Like I just wanted to keep on smelling that. So really, really love that one. Next up, we have one on the opposite side of the price spectrum. This is actually MAC Candy Yum Yum. I was so shocked to actually really, really love this scent because typically I don't really fall for like scents by makeup companies, but I do love Turquatic, so I should have known that I was gonna love another MAC scent because Turquatic is like the ultimate perfume for the summertime. It smells like MAC Girl. If you know what a MAC Girl smells like, it's Turquatic. But Candy Yum Yum is my go-to. Like I just need to get out the door. What do I put on? I'm not really wearing makeup. I just need to get out. I'll put Candy Yum Yum on because it just goes and it instantly gives me a little bit of a boost of like a girliness, especially if I'm wearing something really like tomboy or dressed down. I like to wear something girly to kind of, you know, balance the two. So this is my I'm feeling real girly and I just want to throw something on kind of scent. Next we have Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad, another very, very sweet and girly perfume. This is so unique. I don't have anything like this one. This is my most fruity fragrance. It is so delicious. You feel like you can eat this up. If you want to smell like fruity, girly yumminess, like you want somebody to just eat you up, this is It's Good Girl Gone Bad. It has this like sexy, bite me vibe. I don't know, it's just, it's something. It's a whole experience. The bottle is gorgeous, comes in a really beautiful clutch. I really, really like this one. I had neglected it for a minute because I've been traveling. I wore it the other day and I'm like, oh, why did I put this down? I really need to just keep wearing that because that makes me feel really good. Up next we have KKW Body 2 and Body Number 3. I did a whole review featuring these two, so if you want to check that out, I won't really get too into detail about these, but these are by Kim Kardashian West. If you like coconutty, beachy vibes, then you're gonna love KKW Body 2. I mean, I got a lot of comments saying it's a no for me. I don't like the bottle. I mean, besides the bottle, I'm just talking about the fragrance. If you like coconut smells, you're gonna really like this one. It's very airy, very beachy. At first when you spray these, they do have a little bit of that alcohol scent, but again, I didn't expect so much because of the price. And KKW Body 3, I wouldn't describe as unisex. It's definitely a woman's perfume, but the description was something like you took his cologne, but it smells better on you. Something like that. I mean, I feel like that's the perfect description because it's the perfect blend of masculinity and femininity. That one's definitely my favorite out of all of the KKW fragrances that she's come out with ever. This next one is one that I don't wear too often anymore because it's so strong. This is Le Labo Santal 33. It's a whole experience when you go to the Le Labo store. You know, they pour the perfume in, they customize your label, you could have your name on it. It's a whole experience. It almost smells like a men's candle. Very woodsy, very fiery and smoky. It's one of those you love it or hate it fragrances. I think this one's best worn mixed. This one also I feel smells better as time goes on. When you first spray it, it can be overwhelming because it's strong. It's very, very in your face. A lot of men wear it. Just a lot of people in general know about Santal. It's one of those, again, if you know moments. And once you smell this, again, there's no going back. You'll know what this smells like always. Next up, we have the two Kayali fragrances that I ended up keeping. I gave the two other away. So we have Citrus 08 and Elixir 11. Now, I don't really have much to say about these. I did the review, and to be honest, I'm really not that crazy about these. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but for the price, I just don't see them as being like my go-to scents. It's not that I don't like them, I just don't think they stand out enough for me personally. So I'll just kind of continue to test them out to see like what the reaction is when I wear them, maybe if I mix them. I still have to kind of test those out. This next perfume I got while I was in Dubai, and it's one that I was looking for such a long time. This is Zara Rose Gold. So I wasn't able to find this in the US ever, and I remember Val Mercado mentioning this, and I always wanted it because she had said it, and this smells very, 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 very floral. I did get a lot of use out of it because when I was in Dubai, it's the only perfume that I had. It's just a little too floral for me. Again, I like a musky floral. This next one is a new addition to my collection. This is Ellis Brooklyn Myth. This is a Hydra perfume, so it doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's just pure scent. And the first time that I sprayed it, it came out a little bit thick, but now that I'm spraying it, it's just coming out more like a regular perfume. This smells like a 9 to 5 kind of smell. Like this smells like you're putting on your blazer and you're throwing on your perfume, but like you're gonna go ahead and take your blazer off and go out afterwards. It's just one of those like classic smelling smells. Next we have Fresh Rose Morning. I really, really love this for a rose scent. This for me is a rose fragrance that I can wear because it just smells like a clean rose, like a linen just flowing in the wind of a rose garden. It has more of that clean scent to it. It's not just super floral and like, I don't know, sometimes florals to me can smell a little like mature, but this is not that. I go to bed feeling really relaxed and peaceful and yummy when I go to bed wearing this one. This next fragrance I think I'm gonna pass down to my aunt. This is Philosophy Amazing Grace Ballet Rose. This is more one of those rose scents that is very, very floral and not so clean or musky. It's just a true floral rose scent. So I think I'm actually gonna pass this one down. Here I have a body spray. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush. This smells like you're laying in the beach and you have a coconut drink, like a coconut smoothie drink, and it just smells like paradise. This is very, very summer for me. I have a hair fragrance. This is the R&Co Serious Gaze hair perfume. This is my favorite hair scent ever. I like leathery, sexy scents, and this just smells like amazing. And then this next one I'm also just testing out. This is Marc Jacobs Daisy Love, and I love the bottle to this one. It's super cute. I haven't really worn this one too much because it is newer to my collection, and it's a classic like Marc Jacobs Daisy scent. If you've smelled any of them, I think they're all pretty similar. I used to collect all of the Daisy scents. I had like the Lolita one, I had all of the flowers. I'm just kind of testing this one out. So I have this one towards the back. I have a lotion. This is a Miss Dior lotion. This is actually a body milk, and this smells delicious. I'm not really a fragrance lotion kind of person because I feel like they tend to dry out the skin and they don't really last or they don't really smell too good, but this will make your hands or your arms or your body smell so divine, so clean and girly. It just smells really good. So if you want your hands to smell good, especially if you're doing, you know, clients' makeup, or you're just gonna be somewhere where, you know, you're talking with your hands a lot and you really want your hands to smell nice, this is where it's at. And then last but not least, I just have this Philosophy Snow Angel. That one I kind of like to spray on my pillows or on my sheets or on myself when I'm going to the gym or just running out. I kind of just have this back here also just testing it out. I really love this mini. This is a Juliette Has a Gun Not a Perfume in this bullet. It's quite heavy and I just love the design on that. And then I just have the Versace Dylan Blue, which I like to carry in my purse on the go. Usually when I travel, I'll bring a mini size, like the Scentbird, or I'll just bring 1 or 2 maximum of the big bottles of my perfumes that I mentioned in the beginning of like my top 5/8. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once I have all of my perfumes out, I can do another video if you'd like. I really want to smell Burberry Her, and I really want to smell the new Chanel No. 5. I heard they came out with a new version. Let me know what your go-to fragrance is. What's your favorite scent? Or you can list a couple. If it's not here, definitely put me on. I mean, these aren't all of the fragrances that I've ever owned. I've smelled and I've owned a lot of perfume. I love perfume. It's one of my biggest passions next to makeup. I just love smelling good, and I just like being one of those types of people that always smells nice. Like my clothes, I want my hair to smell good, and I want to look like someone who smells good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.